Welcome, my name is Melody Lee, Marketing Manager for Amicus Financial Lifestyle Planning. It's a great pleasure to have you here on the webinar. We want to help you be retirement ready, and this webinar will help you show what's possible and some strategies to boost your super. Our company has just recently celebrated 30 years as a financial planner for AMP, and we really enjoyed helping our clients achieve their lifestyle goals. It gives us a lot of satisfaction when we hear our clients recount how they enjoyed the holidays when they come in for their annual reviews. So let's talk about you. What are your goals and dreams in life? What do you want to be doing when you retire? Many of our clients say travel, followed by spending time with grandchildren and family. What's it for you? Have you thought about this lately? I love Abraham Lincoln's quote. He said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." When our planners first meet their clients, they ask them, what do they really want their retirement to look like? If you're able to get clear on your goals, then it's likely you can make it happen and start seeing opportunities that can help you get there. The future is as beautiful as you make it. So today I will cover the following topics. How much do you need in retirement? What income can you expect? Key strategies and the impact on the balance and retirement income, and how your financial advisor can help. And we'll share some real client stories as well. So before we get started, I want to get a few formalities out the way. This presentation contains information that is general in nature. It doesn't take into account the objectives, financial situation, or needs of any particular person. You need to consider your financial situation and needs before making any decision based on this information. If you decide to purchase or vary a financial product, your financial advisor, AMP Financial Planning Proprietary Limited, and other companies within the AMP group may receive fees and other benefits. The fees will be a dollar amount and or percentage of either the premium you pay or the value of your investments. Please contact us if you want more information on 039 882 8999. Case studies used in this presentation are illustrative only and not an estimate of the investment returns you will receive or fees and costs you will incur. So roughly speak, for a comfortable retirement going forward, singles will need around $43,000 and couples $61,000 per annum in today's dollars at age 65. And this is just an estimate from the Association of Superannuation Funds of Australia. It gives you some sort of indication of what you can actually expect for retirement. And for age 85, it's pretty much similar as well. There is a budget calculator on our website if you want to use that, and that's to help you get a clear idea of the lifestyle and living expenses you need, factoring things like, how often you want to be able to eat out, the number of times you want to travel domestically, internationally, the quality of the activities, club membership fees you expect to pay, and do you want to live a few months a year in your hometown overseas? How much will that cost? Again, it comes down to what your vision is for your retirement. So today I will use a case study to help illustrate what you can expect from your super and how to boost your super using different strategies that are available to you right now. I want you to take note of the impact on the account balance and the retirement income. For example, we're looking at a client who's 50 years old, gross salary of $100,000 per annum, current super balance of $150,000, and they have growth assets of 70%, which is like a balanced portfolio. And let's say this client only receives employer contributions to their super fund of 9.5% per annum. So going forward, their account balance is projected to be $414,791. That's present value at age 65. So that's only with SG, and starting at a balance of $150,000. Now, if you receive the same income as their take-home pay right now, which is net of $100,000 income, which is $73,883 per annum, that would last until age 72. Now, let's look at some strategies to boost your super. One way is to top up using concessional contributions, and that's pre-tax money from employer contributions and salary sacrifice. And the maximum limit that you're allowed to contribute as concessional contribution, $45,000 per annum, and that's for 2018-19 year. And you'll be able to claim a tax deduction for amounts up to this limit. Second way is to contribute non-concessional contributions, which are after-tax money from personal contributions and business proceeds. The maximum limit here is $100,000, or you can actually bring forward $300,000 in 3-year period. So just to recap, there's SG, the salary sacrifice, and self-employed money, and that's concessional contributions, and the maximum there is $25,000 per annum. And there's non-concessional contributions, which is $100,000 per annum. So you contribute $100,000 each time. Or you can actually bring forward for 3 years, $300,000. And the conditions for bring forward is that the total super balance is less than 1.4 million as at the 30th of June 2018, and you're under 65 years old at any time you want to bring forward the non-concessional contributions. So for clients who have a business and they're considering selling it off for retirement, or perhaps clients have homes that they want to downsize, then it's important to see a financial planner beforehand to allow some time to set up these strategies and save overall tax. So if you were to contribute $1,000 into super as a concessional contribution because it's coming from pre-tax money, then as it goes in the super fund, 15% tax will come out and the net will be $850 in your super fund. If you contribute after tax money, which is non-concessional contributions, then no tax will apply because it's after tax money, and $1,000 will straight go into your super fund. And when you start a pension, then the earnings inside is taxed at 0%, and you can withdraw an income stream at start a pension, and the minimum pension amount would be 4%. There's no maximum on the pension amount. So let's go back to a case study. That's a 50-year-old client. Gross salary is $100,000 per annum, current super balance $150,000, and they're on a balanced portfolio of 70% growth assets. So let's say that they salary sacrifice. So before salary sacrifice, the net take-home pay is $73,883, and post-salary sacrifice, the net take-home pay is $64,331, and the salary sacrifice amount is $15,000. That's because the SG is $9,500 based on 9.5%. So the SG 9,500 plus the salary sacrifice would meet the limit of 25,000 in concessional contributions. The net take-home pay will reduce by 9,553. So you really have to work out whether or not you can still meet your living expenses on the new lower take-home pay of 64,331. Let's say that we have a couple and the combined income is more than enough, and then this salary sacrifice is doable. The super will increase by 13,175 after applying the 15% tax, and the overall tax savings is 3,623. At the end of the day, you've got the super of 13,000, working for you. Post salary sacrifice, projecting the balance going forward at 65, it'll increase to 654,000 at age 65, as opposed to 414,000 without the salary sacrifice. So you're looking at an increase of 239,000. So you're looking at adding another 4 years to the retirement income stream. So retirement income stream will last till roughly age 76 as opposed to 72 as previously because of salary sacrifice strategy. Another way to boost your returns is really looking at whether or not you're investing according to your risk profile. Many people don't understand what this means, and it's really about how comfortable you are with more growth assets. Investing your super in more property and shares can be local and global property, domestic and international share markets. And if you haven't reviewed your investments since you first joined your corporate fund, then it's likely that you could be investing in a default fund, and it's a general fund for your age group. And when you set up a customized portfolio, it's a bit more specific to your needs and your risk profile. And so we help clients set up a customized portfolio, and we work out their risk profile. Some clients may be more financially savvier than they realize. Since they first started working, they could have invested in a property or share portfolios. So now they can really consider more growth assets in their portfolio. So I'll show you the difference it could make if you increase the percentage of growth assets in your portfolio. So before we go ahead, here are some range of returns in our modeling so far. These are the assumptions behind our modeling, and the projections we have used have been based on the balanced portfolio, and returns for balanced portfolio is 5.44% before tax. As the percentage of growth assets increase, so does the expected returns. So here now shows you the impact on changing the percentage of growth assets on the super balance. Let's say the client is the 50% growth portfolio and they are conservative. And so based on our case study, their projected super balance at 65 would only be 377,000 as opposed to 414,000. Now, if they were to bring their growth assets up to a high growth portfolio, that would be 451,000 in their super account. So that's a big difference opposed to 377,000 if they were conservative. Now, if you add salary sacrifice to that, and as well as increasing the percentage of growth assets to high growth, that's 705,000 in their super balance at 65. So, we've seen clients who have money sitting in cash, and it really pains us to see the amount of opportunity they're missing out because they're overly conservative. And they wonder why they don't have much in their super at the end of the day. So going forward, I want to show you some real clients and their balances over a period of time for different risk profiles, and you can see what is possible. Keep in mind that these are past results and they're not an indication of future results. They're for your reference only, and they're not their real names or photos. So let's call our first client Ben, and he's 62 and he's on a moderate risk profile, and he contributes 43,000 into his super for this period of time. He has insurance premiums of total 9,500, and his net investment earnings is 7,900, and he closes off with 41,436 in his account. His annualized net return is 5.64%. So this graph depicts his portfolio over the range of 2014 to 2019. I wanted to emphasize that it's important to review your insurances. The client here has insurance within his super, and it's a good idea to review it and just to make sure that your insurance premiums aren't eating into your super balance. And the worst thing could happen is paying too much for your insurance premiums and losing money unnecessarily. This is Mary. She's 63. She started a transition to retirement strategy, and she's got a balanced risk profile, around 70% growth assets in the portfolio. She's still working but wanted to start her pension so that she could slowly wind down her working hours and still maintain her income. She started with 345,000 in 2015. It rolled over to a pension account, and she received 46,000 in pensions. Net investment earnings is 83,000, and she had a closing balance of 382,000. Her annualized net return is 7.46% per annum. So Mary's is pretty happy, and you can see that this is the ideal situation where your net investment returns are actually greater than your drawdowns. So she's still ahead despite drawing that much money over this period of time. Now we have Susan. She's got a growth risk profile. She's got around 80% growth assets in the portfolio, and she's 48. She's contributed 87,147, and because this is just a super account, there's no drawdowns. Net investment earnings have been 41,000, and she's closed off with 128,637, and an annualized return is 9.01% for this period. And this graph shows the situation, so this is looking pretty good as well. Here is David, and he's 75 years old. He's got a high growth risk profile. He's got about 85% in growth assets, and he's a pretty financially savvy gentleman, and he came to us with 785,000 in his super, and he rolled it into a pension and maximize the tax-free component of his pension. So he, over this period of time for 2012 to 2019, he drew down a total of 275,699 in pensions, and his net investment return has been 470,000, and he closed off from 785 to 979,000 in his account. His net investment return is actually 9.21%. So David's pretty happy with results. So increasing your growth assets can position you to a higher range of returns. But again, it's really up to you if you're comfortable with more growth assets in your portfolio. So how can we help you? We can help you clarify your financial goals. How much do you want to retire on, and what kind of lifestyle does that support? If there's a gap, we can help you identify strategies to close it. We can set up a customized investment portfolio. We can access over 3,000 investment funds and direct shares from top names like Magellan, Fidelity Partners, Ausbil, Platinum, Legg Mason, PIMCO, Schroeder, Invesco, and many more. We really research and explore the best options and combinations based on the client's requirement, and so we're not restricted to just A&P products. This will be in written plan, and we'll discuss with you how we can help you implement the strategies we can actually implement for you. Then each year we recommend you catch up for a review and to see if whether or not you're on track and if there are any significant changes. Often clients just need to realign their portfolios in light of changes in market conditions, and if our research team has recommended a more robust portfolio. So here are some testimonials from our clients. This is Kevin Lin. He's the manager of Fujian Footwear, and he's been our client for 10 years now. And during this time, he's saying that he's been very impressed with Jimmy-san. Jimmy is the managing director and our head financial planner. And he's been impressed with Jimmy's competence, not only with his wise and skillful placement of our money, but also his very professional organisation. He regularly gets in touch with us and also visits us several times a year to review our situation and to make suggestions on any improvements he thinks he can make. He has a proactive approach to his work, and after each visit, he later follows up and forwards a very detailed report explaining the current situation. We have been more than pleased with Jimmy's individual service and would highly recommend him. So our services include superannuation advice, investment planning, retirement planning, self-managed super funds, life, TBD, trauma, income protection insurance. You can check out our website, which I'll bring up later on in the slides, and you can check out our services. We have Stephen and Clara Chan, and they say, with running a dental clinic, taking care of kids and elderly parents, we were really always very busy to plan our investments. We managed to invest in some properties and did not have much understanding of superannuation laws and how to make it grow. We had bought investment plans from AMP for our kids through Jimmy. When kids were young, we trusted him and he has given us excellent advice in the last 30 years. He also helped us set up our self-managed super fund, and we were able to semi-retire at 55 with financial security for our retirement. Jimmy is very patient in explaining to us our queries and concerns about investment. He's dedicated to his job, and we always feel we can trust him to give us the best advice. We have not used a financial planner before, but we believe Amicus Financial Lifestyle Planning gave us and will continue to give us excellent service. We do not hesitate to recommend him to our family and friends. Thanks, Jimmy, and your team for everything. Clara and Stephen, and they enjoy traveling. So this is another one from Cecilia. 13 years ago, 2006, when I decided that I had to get my finances in order, I was introduced to Jimmy's son, who was running Amicus, and have not looked back since. On my first visit, I found Jimmy to be very patient and clearly explained how he will help manage my money. He made sure I clearly understood everything and was happy to answer repeated questions in matters that I did not fully understand. He makes me feel very comfortable, as time does not seem to matter to him during our meeting. Throughout the years, Jimmy has given me great advice and goes out his way to help me in matters that need urgent attention. My finances have been very healthy under his care, so much that I was happy to introduce my colleagues, Miss Wanda, when she had to look for a financial advisor. I believe she too was very happy with Jimmy, that she recommended her sister and one of our good friends, Jenny. After all these years, not only Jimmy's patience has not changed, but I found this counterpart, especially May and Melody, to be very helpful in helping me with any problems I have that I need to be attended urgently. This gives me great peace of mind when my financial affairs is concerned, especially since I am near retirement age. So this is our team here, and on the far left, that's Jimmy's son. He's the managing director and head financial planner, and his wife, Jolene, next to him. She looks after general insurance. That's me in the middle there. I look after marketing, and May is next to me, and she's wonderful in looking after customer service, admin, and running off the start of the office. And that's Jonathan standing at the back, smiling away. He's an investment analyst, and he looks after portfolios, and he's great with research. And there's Connie, and Connie looks after power planning, and she's very passionate about crunching numbers and strategy work. And on the far right, we have Jeremy, another one of our financial planners, who's very passionate about helping clients achieve their financial goals. So thanks so much for watching this webinar. I hope it's helped you to understand what we do at Amicus Financial Lifestyle Planning and how we can actually assist you further. We are based in 737 Burwood Road, Hawthorn, and we're close to Auburn Station and about 12 minutes walk from Camberwell Station. Our telephone is 039 882 8999, and you can check out our website at amicusflp.com.au. Contact us and ask for a free complimentary consultation. Our staff speak Cantonese, Mandarin, English as well, and we're really here to help you to understand your super and what we can actually do to help you bridge the gap and achieve your retirement goals. Please contact us for a free complimentary strategy session, and we look forward to meeting you in person in our office.